Welcome back to the Morning Blend. The award-winning author you're about to meet has a personal reason for writing true crime stories.
Lori Rader-Day wrote this book. It's The Lucky One. It's about a woman who recognizes the man who kidnapped her as a child. And we are excited to have Lori here on the yellow couch. Thanks for being here.
Thanks for having me. Good morning.
I'm so excited about this story. I've been just grilling you during the break because I think the origin of the story, I want you to tell everyone, because I think it's just so unique and interesting that where you got the idea to write this book.
I got a new neighbor, a new family moved in next door, this lovely, cute family with a little girl. She was about 2 years old when they moved in. And one day, talking over our low, ugly chain link fence between our houses, I said something about how I hated this fence. It was ugly. Maybe we could build a new, pretty one together. And she said, "Oh, I hate this fence too. I'm worried someone's going to reach over and grab my daughter." And I thought, well, that's dark.
Yeah, right.
I write dark stories, and I had not thought of that at all. And she said, "Oh, that's because I was kidnapped as a child."
Wow.
Yeah.
And you were shocked because she's a new neighbor. You didn't know the story.
Brand new friend, had no idea this was coming. She knew I was a crime writer, but it was just a very casual, "Oh, yeah, I was kidnapped as a child." And I said, "Stop.
Yeah.
You just became a character in my next book. Is that okay?"
She was returned and she was safe.
She was safe. She's, she lives next door. She's a great person, great friend, and has 2 lovely little girls of her own now. It's all fine.
Now, the whole book isn't about her. It's sort of like the seed for the story, right?
Just the jumping off point. So Alice Fine was kidnapped as a child and returned safely the same day, just as my neighbor was. But things are a little more complicated. But she feels lucky. She feels like she got away from something that could have been very bad. So she is volunteering with a website called the Doe Pages, and it's based on a real website called the Doe Network, where volunteer amateur sleuths, real people who do this for fun, I think, they get sort of obsessed. They are trying to match cold case missing persons with cold case unidentified remains. And often, of course, those are the same people. You just need to find something that connects them.
Yeah. And so the girl in your book, what she's doing is she later is going through these files and sees someone she recognizes.
She sees a face that she recognizes, doesn't know exactly why at first, and then it suddenly occurs to her she knows this face. It's the face of the man who kidnapped her as a child, was never brought to justice. And so she starts to scratch at that story to see what's really going on. And of course, there would be no book if there was nothing really going on.
Right, exactly. You're actually part of an organization, right, for aspiring writers called Sisters in Crime.
Sisters in Crime, it's actually for aspiring writers, current writers, published writers, readers, actually. It sounds pretty crazy, right, Sisters in Crime. It was started by Sarah Paretsky, famous Chicago crime writer who I aspire to be. And I'm the national president of that organization now.
Good for you.
Just support each other. It's a network of people. We can do events together and just support each other, really.
I love that.
You love
That's
true
really
crime,
cool.
right?
I love true crime. I love fictional crime. I love, well, not real crime.
Yeah, right. Nobody wants the real crime.
Anything but real crime.
Yeah, my oldest daughter listens to a lot of crime podcasts.
Right.
Do you do that also?
Yeah, I'm a murderino. My favorite murder. It's a true crime comedy podcast.
Okay.
So it's kind of a mix of the two things, which makes it really enjoyable.
I'll have to share that one with her.
She probably knows all about it.
Oh, okay.
Probably. Is your book scary to read, or is it more like a mystery?
I think it's more like tension.
Okay.
I don't do like blood or guts or
It's
really
not
scary stuff. No graphic stuff at all. It's really more like trying to figure out a mystery, trying to figure out what a secret, a long kept secret is. It's more like suspense.
Okay.
Do you like writing Midwestern stories?
I love writing Midwestern stories. I'm from Indiana originally, and I live in Chicago now, and I travel all over the Midwest on book tour, which is the best. And of course, I love Milwaukee.
Yeah.
Right.
What is it about Midwestern people that you like?
Well, I mean, we're just unassuming people, right? We just going about our life, but those are the best kind of characters, people who are just going about their life, and then something extraordinary happens to them that they have to deal with.
Yeah.
I know you have a book signing tonight. I'm always fascinated, especially with people who write crime stories, because I think people always like to imagine, say, an alternative ending or something like that. And I wonder, do you meet a lot of your readers who are like, did you think of this? Or, they kind of like have their own version of things.
I haven't met a lot of those, but there have been a few. We're like, why didn't that person do it?
Yeah.
Because they didn't.
They did.
Yeah, this happened in my head
This
first.
is my book. You write yours.
Yeah. Do you enjoy meeting your readers?
Oh, absolutely. It's so much fun.
That's
Yeah.
really neat. That's
cool.
awesome. So it's tonight at Boswell Book Company. Here's the information. Tonight, 7 p.m. It's located in Milwaukee. If you go to LoriRader-Day.com, you can find out more. And Paul just said something to me that I didn't hear.
That's right.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
LoriRader-Day.com is the website to visit. And the book, again, is called The Lucky One. Great
Yeah.
to meet you.
Thank you so much.
Thank you so
Thank you.
much.
That was
Appreciate
awesome.
it. All right.